Okay, okay, breathe in and breathe out. Thank you. Thank you, Maxine, says we're recording. Okay, for all of you there, hello, hello, hello. We're here again, really enjoying and preparing ourselves for our forgiveness practice. And it's not an easy thing to do a forgiveness practice. It is a choice. You decide, am I going to do this forgiveness practice or not? Is it going to work in my life or is it not going to work in my life? Am I going to try it out? Am I going to say, yes, I'm going to make an effort. I'm going to do something today. So forgiveness practice in you. And today we're going to be working with the sting in your life, where you sting someone or where someone stings you. So what is a sting? What do I mean by that? Well, I want to tell you what I mean by this is how you continue your day. It's wonderful as you continue your day. And all of a sudden, in your process, you say you're going to help someone. So let's do one example at a time. You offer to help someone in their work, in their relationship. It could be a partner. And you say you'll help them. And you start to help them. And it's wonderful. And as you're starting to help them, you're doing a great job. And all of a sudden, something takes over. And you sting them. And you do this in various ways. You could not do a good job. You could forget to do something crucial to help them. So on one level, you sting them. This sting may be something normal for you. It may be from jealousy or envy, or because your mind is forgetful. Oh, I forgot. When you choose to help someone's life force, it's a very important thing that you do for a person. And then when something in you hurts them, the question I ask, did you really, really ever want to help them? So let's look at a storyline. So we've got a frog, a lovely frog, likes to swim in the water. And we've got a scorpion, a lovely scorpion. And the scorpion goes to the frog and says, hello, frog, how are you? And the frog says, hi. And the frog says, what can I do for you? Because it's a nice frog. And the scorpion says, frog, I need your help. Sure, no problem. How can I help you? You're a scorpion, you don't need my help. You're very strong. And the scorpion says, dear frog, I need help to cross this water. This water is very deep. It is so deep. I need your help. And the frog says, oh, scorpion, surely you could fly across, you could jump across, you don't need me. And even if I help you, scorpion, it would be my pleasure. But scorpion, you always sting. You may sting me. And the scorpion said, why would I want to sting you? I need your help. Please help me. I need your help. And the frog is very kind, very loving. The body of a frog is very squishy and soft. And the scorpion says, when you help me, I'll be able to be on your body and to be soft and squashy, and it will be lovely. It'll be like being on a cushion. You're such a nice person. I really want to support your work. I want to support you. It's so wonderful. And the frog listens and says, okay, I will be going across the water in about an hour's time. And then we can do it together. And then the scorpion says, well, I want to do it now. I want you to do it now. And the frog says, okay, I just need to do one or two things. And then the scorpion says, okay, I will wait. So they've decided to do something together. And notice that the frog gave it time, and then the scorpion wanted to do it now. I really want to do it now. I want to do it. So you could see the personality of the frog was coming out. I mean, of the scorpion was coming out, but the frog didn't realize. And the frog smiled and thought, oh, he wants me. He really wants me to help him. Yes, he really is here for me. He really wants me to help him. You know, he really is desperate for my assistance. And he does seem eager. He must be a nice scorpion. He must be really, really nice. And I want to help him. And I'm going to help him. And this is so powerful. This is so powerful. The kindness of the frog meets the kind request of the scorpion. And it's such a nice feeling. And so at the allocated time, the frog turns up, and it's so nice with this allocated time. And then what happens? What happens? What do you think happens? The scorpion then sits on the back of the frog. And it's so nice to have the scorpion sit at the back of the frog. So can you all just imagine? Just imagine that this has happened. It's so beautiful. And it's so nice. And it's so beautiful. Really. And then the frog prepares itself. And the scorpion sits or lies on the back of the frog. And it's so nice. And right in the middle of this pond, of this lake or this river, the scorpion is saying, oh, this is wonderful. Thank you so much. You're such a nice person. And the frog is just relaxed and saying, yes, it's just so nice for me to help you, to be able to support you, to be able to do this. And then all of a sudden, the frog feels a sting right in the middle of its back, piercing through to its heart. And the frog says, Scorpion, you have stung me. You told me you wouldn't sting me. You told me you wanted my help, and yet you have stung me. And the frog is dying. And the scorpion says, I cannot help myself. It is who I am. And the frog says, but you're going to die and drown with me. Why would you do that? And the scorpion says, I couldn't help myself. It is my nature. It is who I am. Wow. So sometimes we have the concept of moving to help someone, or someone offering to help us, and they sting you. Where do you sting people in your life, in your relationships? Where do you do this? You offer to help. I love you. You are important to me. And then suddenly your mood changes and you become vicious and aggressive, and you say, it's because of my illness. It's because of my condition. It's because I'm emotionally displaced, so I shot you. Yes, I shot that person. I murdered them. I killed them, or whatever. So you are creating a sting in that person's life. And the scorpion is drowning, but he feels empowered. He has acted to character. It is possible that the scorpion could drown. It could be possible that he lands on a fish or something and that fish takes him across, or something happens. So the scorpion could live and continue its life, and continue its wickedness, its stinging, its destruction of other people's dreams, its toxic relationships, its jealousy, its envy, its need to subjugate, so we need to push somebody down, to make them less, to be on top and to destroy. Now the frog was happy in its life. It didn't need to help. But the kindness of the frog believed what the scorpion says. So sometimes in life we do believe what someone is saying to us and we trust them. And they're lying to us all along, or they have a pattern of lying and deceiving. So I want you to think of all the times in this incarnation. We're working only with this incarnation today. We're going to keep it very specific. I want you to think of all the times that someone has stung you, betrayed you. You were expecting to express love in your relationship, in your intimate relationship, in your work, and you were stung. You were made redundant. You were dumped. The partner was unfaithful to you with your best friend, with a colleague. There was too much closeness, and that closeness was the sting. What is the sting that you experienced? Was it betrayal? Was it loss of money? Loss of income? What was the sting? And what is the sting you may even be going through right now, where somebody stung you? And just write a few things down and just be aware, because we're going to be working with this vibration soon. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. So just write a few experiences of where you have been stung. And as you do so, call those memories now into the red carpet in front of you, and the various people who have stung you. I want you to do that. I want you to write all that memory of being stung in this lifetime, any form of betrayal you felt. And this is people or situations happening to you where you have been stung. And keep breathing in and breathing out. And really breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Really anchoring this vibration. And just write it all down. I want to pour it out of your system and just write it all down. I don't want it in your brain. I just want you to empty it onto a sheet of paper. You're emptying it onto a sheet of paper, and it feels so good. And you're listing the people, and they're on a red carpet in front of you, on a red stage. And now I want you to come and reflect on yourself. I want you to remember all the times you have stung someone. And I want you to write it down on the sheet of paper. Who are the people you have stung? Perhaps you were jealous of, you were envious, you betrayed them. Or perhaps you feel you didn't betray anyone, you've never stung a person. And if anybody here is telling you they have never stung a person, I want them to really, really look inside. How many times did you shout at your mom or your dad? Did you disrespect your sibling, your family? Did you look down on a beggar or someone? You see, even looking down on a beggar or a poor person or somebody, even a wealthy person, and giving them a dirty look, that is a sting. You don't know what that look of venom and hatred came out through your eyes or through your body language. It's like a poison. Where have you stung a person? So it may be intentional or not intentional. I want you to really, really look at this vibration in you. Where have you stung a person? This exercise is not an easy exercise. It is a personal exercise and makes you reflect on yourself and look at yourself. And you need and you want to be honest with this. You really want to be honest with this. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And just call in all those people that you have stung. All the people that you have stung. And all the people that have stung you. You just call them all out. And notice what you did. How perhaps you offered to help them. And you were destroying their business, destroying their relationship, making sure they separated or divorced. Or how that sting that you did caused them to lose their livelihood. So you may have done something that was insignificant, that meant nothing. And yet, the effect on that person in their life wasn't so nice. So today we want to look at our life and the concept of forgiveness. How we are going to forgive the people who have stung us, and we are asking for forgiveness from the people that we have stung. Can you see them all on that beautiful red carpet on stage? And more may come as we do the forgiveness practice. I want you to call them into that red carpet as you move forward into that forgiveness practice. The people you have stung and the people that have stung you. And any form of stinging, of retaliation, of bullying, of wanting to pay back is an act of cruelty. No matter even if you feel it is justified. It can never be justified. So I want you to ground your energy and prepare for your forgiveness practice, where you let go and you look at yourself in your life, how you have been stung, how you asked for help. And for some of us, asking for help is very difficult. Asking for help is almost an impossibility. And when you ask for help and you're stung, the effect can be very damaging. So where have you stung and who has stung you? And this is very, very important. So breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And if we look at what we were doing yesterday, so benefits of forgiveness. Benefits, forgiveness removes blockages. So you could see toxic relationships. Here, you got here. Toxic, abusive relationships. Divorce, separation. Estrangement, deception, lies, tragic experiences, disempowerment, lack of self-worth, lack of self-confidence, pointing the finger and blaming. So forgiveness practice releases blockages you may have. And these blockages may be blockages you are aware of, or you may not even be aware of. And this is so important for your life. So how a stinging or being stung affected your relationship with humanity, with yourself, with your friends? And how is this toxicity, the stinging, showing up in your relationships? I was reflecting the other day and I realized, wow, if a person stings you and they go away and they're happy and they come and tell you about their experience, how they are rejected in their love relationships. So as they have done it to me, it is being done to them in other ways where people are rejecting them or stinging them. So be aware of where you see, because as we mentioned earlier on in the early stages of this forgiveness practice, I talked earlier on about cause and effect. You create a cause, you get an effect immediately. You may not get it immediately. You may get it through your own interaction with other people. And this is so important. This is so important. So I want us to really look at what forgiveness is. As we point the finger, how many fingers point back at us? As we blame, how many fingers point back at us? Am I doing that right? You get the idea. And this is so very important. So the forgiveness practice is very crucial. So I want you to call forth all the people that you have stung or have stung you and put them on the red carpet. They're all there. Because we're going to do a forgiveness practice. I want you to push your feet to the ground. Really push your feet to the ground and really feel the empowerment of your feet on the ground. It feels really good. Put your feet in the ground. And as you do so, I want you to anchor the greatness. And I want you to say to yourself, I'm ready to anchor my forgiveness practice. I'm ready to do a forgiveness practice. I call in the beings of light that are going to help me with my forgiveness practice. I am willing to forgive. I am able to forgive. I understand the definition of forgiveness. I want to understand the definition. I call forth the definition of forgiveness. Dear God, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, please help me in my understanding of the definition of forgiveness. Help me in my understanding of forgiveness. And then ask Mother Earth to forgive you. Ask Father Sky to forgive you. And let's call in God, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, the creator of all that is, to join us in this forgiveness practice. And this is the forgiveness practice you're working with, the sting in your life that you have offered to people and the sting that you have received from others. Help me please in my forgiveness practice. And in today's forgiveness practice, we're asking for help with the word sting, where we have stung someone and others have stung us. So we're looking at both aspects. And I know to ask for forgiveness is not easy. I know to ask for forgiveness is not easy. I will continue to ask for forgiveness until I release this blockage in my life, this blockage to my happiness, this blockage to the requests that I want, this blockage to my happiness, whatever that may be to you, this blockage to my relationship, to my desire for money, to a home, this blockage I have. So I want to call in more kindness into my life, more love, more understanding, and please, dear creator of all that is, I ask for your help. And I ask you right now, would you like to download, would you like to feel the creator of all that is? Do you want to feel and understand their quality of forgiveness so that you can understand what it feels like to the creator of all that is, the quality of forgiveness? Would you like to activate within you the quality of forgiveness from the creator's perspective, not your perspective? Would you like that? If that is so, nod your head. Would you like to have the creator of all that is download to you what it is for you to know who to forgive and how to forgive, and be able to use this forgiveness practice to embrace your life and bring in more joy and give forgiveness to the people that have hurt you and forgiveness to the people that you have hurt. I understand what it feels like to forgive myself and forgive others. Would you like to receive the download from the creator of all that is? If you do, please nod your head or write in the comments, yes. All those who nod their heads and say yes in the comments on Facebook will receive. And beginning transmission now. Connecting to the creator of all that is. I know how to forgive. I know when to forgive. I know why to forgive. I understand what it feels like to forgive myself and others. Receive the download, the vibration of creator of all that is. Creator of all that is version of understanding what it feels like to forgive yourself and others. And now, pushing your feet to the ground, connecting to the middle of Mother Earth, and feel that energy rise up into your body, through your base chakra, your sacral, solar plexus, your heart, moving all the way to your throat and all the way your third eye, and bursting out through your crown. And as it does so, feel your chakras open up. It feels so nice to have your chakras open up, ready to do your forgiveness practice, and push the energy all the way up into heaven as you connect to the creator of all that is. All that is, you connect and you go through the etheric plane, through the darkness and the light, the no light and the light, the rainbow, the smudgy feeling, all the way to heaven, to the creator of all that is. And you pierce through this portal. You pierce through the light of forgiveness. You pierce through all the planes of existence until you come to the creator of all that is. And there's beautiful white light. And then there's the concept of nothingness. And you connect and you say, thank you. And feel that energy. You breathe in that energy into your physical body. And feel a sense of oneness and peace come over you as you practice this forgiveness practice, knowing that you are whole and complete, and you have creator of all that is beside you, and it feels so wonderful. Move your energy all the way back down through all that portal into your physical body. You can feel your chakras points just opening up, ready. Move all the way down through your crown and come back into your heart. And all the way down to your feet and back to the center of the earth. And ground your energy there. And then move up the energy again and settle in your heart. And feel an inner smile of forgiveness in your heart as we begin and continue our forgiveness practice. So I want you to fill your heart with forgiveness and love, and you surrender to this forgiveness practice. So for you to understand what it is to forgive yourself and forgive other people, and breathe in and breathe out. And all the people are there on this red screen. You can see them. We called them earlier on. And they're there, and you say, thank you for coming to my forgiveness practice. Thank you. You are here because you stung me. And some of you are here because I stung you. I want to pray and speak to each of you from my heart and ask you for forgiveness. And I want to forgive those who have stung me. First of all, I'd like to work on the people that have stung me. All of you that have stung me, thank you so much for being here. For whatever reason, I know that you felt you were justified in stinging me and hurting me. Because of this sting, this is the effect in my life. So as you're speaking, the effect in the life of the sting could be that you lost your job, you lost your commitment to life, whatever the effect of how they stung you. You stung me. As a result, and just look at your life. Did you lose your confidence? Did you lose your baby? Did you lose your job? As a result of this sting, do you have low self-esteem? Do you feel small? Do you feel that maybe their sting was justified? Whatever feeling you have, just acknowledge it and say, yes, this is the way I felt when you stung me. So honor the feeling. There's no right or wrong feeling. It's just your feeling. It's your unique feeling, your unique vibration where you are saying, I was stung by you. And it feels so good just to be stung by you. Yes, you say that because there was a lesson in it for you. There was a blessing in it for you. And you know that. And you say, thank you for stinging me, because through that stinging, I became aware of issues I had, areas I needed to develop, lessons I had to learn, insights I had to develop, an opportunity for me to realize what my real situation is and was, if it was in the past. Thank you. Thank you for stinging me. I can say to you that I am sorry that I caused you to sting me. Please, please, forgive me for causing you to sting me. And I forgive you, all of you that stung me in this lifetime or previous lifetimes, but in this lifetime in particular, we are dealing only with this lifetime. I forgive you. And just look at all the people there that stung you. And remember everything they did, or perhaps you can't, and just say, I forgive you. And feel a sense of forgiveness oozing from your heart and all your cells and all your chakras. You're just forgiving them. You are the light of forgiveness and you're forgiving. I forgive you. I forgive you for the stinging you did to me. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I may remember. I forgive you right now. All the people that have stung me in this lifetime. Yes, in this lifetime. I forgive you. And really keep breathing in and forgiving. If you need to cry, just cry. Really release the pain, the memory, the suffering, the trauma of what the sting did to you. Did you break down? Remember, I forgive you. Yes, I broke down. Yes, I lost my relationship. Yes, I lost my partner. Yes, I lost my job. Yes, I lost my home. Yes, I lost. What did you lose because of that sting? Yes, yes, I did, but I learned the lesson. I forgive you. 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 And some of you may find it so difficult to forgive. Oh, it's just too difficult to forgive. Oh, it's too difficult for you to forgive. It's just too much. Okay, let's honor that. So perhaps you can't do all the forgiveness today. You can start your forgiveness practice. You can start. You can start. And you can continue later. And breathe in and breathe out. As you forgive the people that have stung you, I forgive you. And then as you look at the people who have stung you, say to them, I love you. I forgive you. I set you free. And then hear a whisper like a loud voice as all the people that have stung you say, please forgive us. Please forgive us for stinging you. That's interesting to hear that voice. And as you're forgiving the people that have stung you, you can hear them saying, please forgive us for stinging you. So there's a feeling that, wow, I've just forgiven all these people and they're even asking me to forgive them for stinging me. And you listen and you hear. And you say, I forgive you. So they're asking for forgiveness. They're not just taking, they want to be forgiven. You have forgiven them, but they're saying, please forgive us. And we are sorry. They're apologizing for stinging you. And you've forgiven them, but they're also saying, please. So they acknowledge. So you see, there's this transmission, this wonderful transmission. And you can feel it. And you begin to feel forgiveness on both sides. And perhaps even love. You are forgiving all the people that have stung you. And they're asking you also for forgiveness. So they want to acknowledge. And you give thanks. And you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you want to be gracious. You want to be forgiven. It's nice that you forgive. And the people who've hurt you are asking for forgiveness as well. Isn't that beautiful? There's like a pain, a feeling of lightness in your heart, in your being, in your body, in your mind. There's a ripple effect. It's beautiful. So you have forgiven the people that have stung you. For some of you, it's easy. For others, they need some more practice. You can always come back and watch this forgiveness. And now I want you to look at the group of people that you have stung. Yes, you stung some people. I want you to call them into the red carpet and call in more in this lifetime. Well, we're only working with this lifetime. Only with this lifetime. We're going to keep it contained in this lifetime. If there's anyone that I have stung in this lifetime, I have been cruel to, I've been unkind, I've looked at in a funny way, I've said something, no matter how justified, I have stung them because they stung me. I have stung them because I felt justified to sting them. And call them all in and say, thank you for coming to my forgiveness practice. I stung you. Yes, I take ownership. I did it. I stung you. I stung you. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. I'd like to ask for your forgiveness. Please forgive me for stinging you, for causing you pain or anxiety, for causing you to feel small, for causing you to lose your job. I stung you when I left you. I stung you when I lost the baby. I stung you when you did this to me and I felt betrayed by you. I stung you. Because of you, I lost my baby. Because of you, I lost this. Because of you, my health. Because of what you did. So you stung. I stung you. So it's you that stung these people. And because of what you did, you caused them to have a miscarriage, lose their home, lose their finances, lose their mind. They went crazy because of that sting. You don't know the ripple effect of a small sting. So you're calling all of the people that you stung in this lifetime, no matter how small or how big. And they're here in the room. Whether you remember or not, just call all the vibration of the people that you stung in this lifetime. As you call, just feel them coming in, and then you say, you bow down. Thank you so much for coming to my forgiveness practice. I want to take ownership to say that I stung you in this lifetime. I may not remember, but I've called you in and I'm saying, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for stinging you, for causing you pain, anxiety, deterioration in your health, whatever the effect, the cause effect of that on your life, because I stung you. I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm doing a forgiveness practice. I really understand from the creator of all that is what it feels like to forgive myself and forgive others. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you so much to those who are forgiving me now, who can feel that my heart is sincere. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And I can feel the creator of all that is their vibration of knowing that I know how to forgive. I can forgive. And I can receive forgiveness. And I can do forgiveness. And I can forgive and I can be forgiven. And say, thank you for coming to my forgiveness practice. I'm so sorry that when I stung you, I hurt this. I hurt you and it caused this. I may not know what I caused. I want to just say sorry. Please forgive me. I know to ask for forgiveness is not enough. I need to serve. I need to do something. You're going to see it in my action. You're going to see it in my attitude, in my change of perception and being. Please ask you to forgive me. And all the people that you have done are there listening to you. And some are walking away because they've forgiven you. They can see the sincerity. And then you hear them say, I forgive you. We forgive you. We understand. So all of a sudden they're telling you they understand. You know, and you've asked for Creator's understanding of forgiveness. And now you can hear them saying, we understand. We forgive you. We love you. We are sorry that we caused you to sting us. You really feel that energy. Really breathe in deeply to understand this energy. And do so, begin to understand what it feels like to forgive yourself and forgive others, and to receive forgiveness. So you want to forgive others, you want to receive forgiveness, you want to be forgiven, and you want to forgive. Learn to receive forgiveness. There's no point, somebody says, I forgive you, but you can't receive it because you think they've got another ulterior motive. And you cannot give forgiveness if you're going to think, yeah, I'm going to be again the scorpion that sits on the frog's back and sting the frog again. That's not forgiveness. That's you planning. That is not unconditional forgiveness. So be aware of the quality of forgiveness you're asking and that you're offering. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You are love, you are love, you are love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. You are love, you are love, you are love. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And giving thanks for the forgiveness practice. Giving thanks for all the beings of light who came to take part in your forgiveness practice. Giving thanks for the forgiveness practice working on the vibration of stinging. Giving thanks for the healing you received. Giving thanks for the miracle of sound. Giving thanks to the drumming. Giving thanks. Really giving thanks. And breathe in and breathe out. Really giving thanks. Giving thanks to all the people that came to the forgiveness practice in this lifetime, known and unknown, remembered and not remembered. You just ask for forgiveness from anyone that stung you and everyone that you stung. You've cleared a slate. I want you to feel love oozing from your heart as we take charge and responsibility for our life. And we make a promise to ourselves to monitor and to not do this again, to refine our slate, to move forward and realize Ignorance. Ignorance is not an excuse. Realize. When Jesus Christ was on the cross, he said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." That was because of their ignorance. You are not going to anchor ignorance into your life after this wonderful forgiveness practice. You're going to be alert. No more are you going to be ignorant of life or ignorant of the circumstances or consequences of your action. You're not going to be ignorant of the way of life. You're going to be full of wisdom and forgiveness and understanding and compassion. And breathe in compassion. And breathe in love. And breathe in joy. And breathe in forgiveness. Dear God, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, Creator of all that is, thank you for my forgiveness practice. Thank you, beings of light, that came to my forgiveness practice to help me in my forgiveness. I forgive you, you forgive me. I forgive you, you forgive me. I forgive you, you forgive me. Bring love, light, and joy. I forgive you, you forgive me. I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, you forgive me. And breathe in and breathe out. It feels so good just to do a forgiveness practice. Feel the release, feel the lightness of being. Give thanks to all the beings of light that came to help you. The sound, Mother Earth, Father Sky. Give thanks. Bow with reverence to all that have come to give thanks to you. I bow with reverence. Thank you all that came in my forgiveness practice. Thank you, beings of light that came to my forgiveness practice. I bow with gratitude. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I bow with gratitude. I thank you, I thank you. It is good to bow with gratitude. Aho, 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 and breathe in and breathe out. Giving thanks to all who came to you to help you in your forgiveness practice, and all the beings of light that came from this incarnation. Give thanks. Gong song, gong song, gong song. And let them return to source and thank them. And even all those who would not accept the forgiveness practice, just wish them love and send them love and just say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Even though you find it difficult to forgive me, and also if you have found it difficult to forgive, I want you to say, I love me. So you want to love yourself as you develop and refine and get stronger in your forgiveness practice. Aho. It is done, it is done, it is done. Aho. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, ya, ya. Olódùmarè, Olódùmarè, Olódùmarè. Ẹ ṣé, ẹ ṣé, ẹ ṣé. And that means God, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ẹ ṣé is thank you. Ẹ ṣé, ẹ ṣé, ẹ ṣé. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if we could all unmute and all could say together, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen, 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 and amen. Thank you. Pushing your energy to the, now mute yourselves back again, please. Pushing your energy to the floor. I want you to ground your energy and come back into your body. If you got some water, please drink some water. It's very good to drink water after an exercise like this. So you're breathing in deeply and you're breathing out. And how did it feel for you? So if you'd like to share, anybody would like to share anything from the forgiveness practice, please unmute and speak. Thank you. Keep pushing your feet to the ground and grounding the energy, giving thanks, moving your body to ground your energy. Really, really, you drank the water to help bring you back into your physical body, to help to completely wash and release any more stock energy in you. Keep drinking that water as you come back physically into your physical body, and it feels so good. Breathe in like that, at least 8 times. And begin to shake your body and come back into your body and feel the lightness. And breathe in and breathe out. So who'd like to share something they experienced for the forgiveness practice? Anyone would like to share? If no one wants to share, we'll end the forgiveness practice. Yes, Yanni, go ahead.
Thank you, Toks. That was very powerful. As soon as I first shut I felt an intense energy around my chest area. Just as I was shutting my eyes, and I saw a sting of a scorpion was sitting above me, fairly large, much larger, almost like a dog size, and it was facing backwards behind me, and the tail had gone underneath because it was standing up, so I had to go from, normally it's up, it cycled round, and it was above my chest area. That's where it was, and then that's where it started, and it just basically went back to its normal position, the sting, and then it walked away, and it walked into like a black hole, like where a mouse goes into, and I observed it, and it went more and more towards the light, and as it walked more and more towards the light, it was like a warrior who has armor on, bits would fall off. So all of a sudden it was like dropping, it was becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, and then all of a sudden it was like an ant, and then it turned around when it was in the light as an ant, and then put his hands together. And that was that, and then off he went. So, and the second thing that happened shortly after was all of a sudden I started to say, I release, I release, I release, I let go, I let go. And then this black soul, it was human soul, it was shape of a human person, came out of me and went. I don't know what it was.
It was darkness, the darkness.
Yeah. And it came out after I said it like 3 times. I didn't know why I was saying it, but I was just going with it, and it just came out of me and went up. Yes, thank you.
And how do you feel?
Lighter. And I meant when you took us up to, I think, to the Creator, I was make sure to be conscious to surrender. I make sure if there was some insecurity or nervousness. So I just like, no, just be completely surrender. So I'm just completely surrender. I remind myself, just be surrender. When I'm up there, be surrender, surrender, surrender. And the same when we did the call the people up to the stages. And I just like surrender, surrender, surrender inside of myself, and follow what you were saying to do, the instructions, and just surrender. So, thank you.
And how did you feel after the surrender?
It felt good. It was clean. It was like I was free.
The key word is clean, and the other word is free. I was free. I am free. Yeah, and what forgiveness practice does. It frees you. It empowers you to be more of who you are meant to be. It stops you from living in ignorance. It helps you to take responsibility and honor and see the visions as Yanni did, you know. Okay, anybody else want to share anything?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, it was very powerful. I felt it immediately when you opened the portal. It was hard to keep my mind open and in the meditation to place everyone on the stage or on the red carpet.
Yes.
And during the session, more came on either side, people who I'd stung or stung me. And I assumed there were even a lot more I wasn't even picturing.
Yes.
On both sides. And then when we finished, I mean, I do feel some on my body I felt some pinches or something like that on my body. But at the end, just when we closed and came back into my body, it was like my whole body was vibrating. It was quite nice. Yeah.
And how do you feel right now?
Now I feel calmer, tired actually.
Good to drink lots of water and sleep. That's why it's good to do forgiveness after a busy day. You can drink lots of water and you can sleep. And that's important.
Yeah.
Breathe in and breathe out. And if you had to choose one word you're going away with, what would it be?
Healing comes.
Brilliant. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else want to share? Or if not, we'll close the practice. Is that okay? Okay. So let's together say, put our hands together on mute and say, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We unmute and we say, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you. And then we say, amen, 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 and amen.
Amen.
So thank you, all of you for coming. Make sure you drink lots of water. Share the video, share the link, let people know. We'll be posting it on the YouTube channel. And so it's there for everyone to share, to watch, and to come back and always remember and do the forgiveness practice. It's quite intense. Love you. Bye.